For more than 250 years, stories have emerged from the forest of southern New Jersey. Stories of a creature unlike anything ever recorded. Witnesses described a winged figure moving through the darkness. Others reported hearing terrifying screams echoing through the trees. Some claimed it attacked livestock. Others believed it was something far older than a simple legend. But what began as a local tale would eventually become one of America's oldest and most enduring cryptid mysteries. This is the story of the Jersey Devil. The story of the Jersey Devil begins long before modern cryptozoology. According to local folklore, the legend traces back to the pine barrens of New Jersey. During the early 18th century, at the center of the story was a woman known as Mother Leeds. Historical records confirm that the Leeds family lived in colonial New Jersey, although separating fact from legend has become increasingly difficult over the centuries. According to the most famous version of the tale, Mother Leeds had already given birth to 12 children. When she became pregnant for the 13th time, she supposedly cursed the unborn child. In a moment of despair, what happened next would become one of America's oldest and most enduring legends. According to the story, the child was born normally at first, but moments later, something changed. Witnesses described a creature with wings, hooves, a horse-like head, and an unnatural scream that echoed through the forest. The creature allegedly escaped through the chimney and vanished into the vast wilderness of the Pine Barrens. Whether this story was ever intended to be taken literally remains unknown, yet over the next 3 centuries, reports of strange encounters would continue to emerge from the same region. According to the legend, the night of the birth arrived during a violent winter storm. Family members later claimed that the labor began normally, and that nothing seemed unusual at first. But as the story has been retold over the centuries, something terrifying happened inside the small cabin. The newborn child reportedly began to change. Witness accounts describe its body growing rapidly, its limbs becoming distorted, and strange wings emerging from its back. Within moments, the creature was said to possess hooves, a horse-like head, and a piercing scream unlike anything the family had ever heard. Panic spread throughout the cabin. According to the tale, the creature attacked those nearby. Before leaping toward the chimney, it then disappeared into the darkness of the Pine Barrens. Whether any part of these events truly occurred remains impossible to verify. No contemporary records describing the transformation have ever been found. Yet the story endured, and over time, reports of a strange winged creature would begin appearing throughout southern New Jersey. For nearly 2 centuries, the Jersey Devil remained little more than a local legend, a story passed from generation to generation, shared around fireplaces, and whispered among those who lived near the Pine Barrens. But in the early 20th century, something changed. Reports of strange encounters began appearing across southern New Jersey. Farmers claimed to hear unearthly screams in the night, unlike any known animal. Others described finding unusual tracks in the snow, tracks that seemed impossible to identify. Some witnesses reported seeing a winged creature moving silently above the trees, before vanishing into the darkness. Then, in January of 1909, The legend exploded into public attention. Over the course of a single week, hundreds of people claimed to have seen the creature. Schools closed, factories shut down, and entire communities became gripped by fear. Whether all of these reports were genuine or the result of mass hysteria remains a subject of debate to this day. Despite hundreds of reported sightings, the mystery remains unsolved. No confirmed specimen has ever been recovered. No verified photograph exists, and no physical evidence has ever been accepted by science. So what exactly were people seeing? Was the Jersey Devil a real creature, or simply a legend that grew larger with every generation? Some researchers believe the answer lies in folklore, a story shaped by fear, isolation, and centuries of local tradition. Others argue that the Panic of 1909 helped transform a regional legend into a national sensation. As newspaper coverage expanded, so did the number of reported sightings. Some historians suggest the phenomenon may have become a form of mass hysteria, a situation where expectation and fear spread rapidly through entire communities. There are also natural explanations. Witnesses described wings, hooves, and unusual animal-like features, characteristics that may have belonged to birds or other wildlife seen under poor conditions. And despite generations of stories, no bones have ever been found. No verified remains, no scientific evidence. Yet none of these explanations has completely ended the debate. Because the Jersey Devil became more than a creature, it became part of the identity of the Pine Barrens. And even today, many believe something unexplained still lingers within those forests. Yet the story did not end in 1909. Reports of strange encounters have continued for decades. Hunters, campers, and local residents have all claimed to witness something unusual within the Pine Barrens. Some describe a dark figure moving silently between the trees. Others report hearing distant screams at night. In recent years, researchers and paranormal investigators have continued searching for answers. But despite modern technology, no verified evidence has ever been found. No confirmed photographs, no physical remains, no proof accepted by science. Yet the legend refuses to disappear. The Jersey Devil has become part of New Jersey's identity, and even today, many still wonder what might be hiding deep within the forests of the Pine Barrens. More than 3 centuries after the legend was first told, the mystery of the Jersey Devil remains unsolved. No verified evidence has ever confirmed its existence. Yet stories continue to emerge from the forests of the Pine Barrens. Perhaps the Jersey Devil is nothing more than folklore, a tale passed from one generation to the next, or perhaps somewhere beyond the trails, beyond the towns, and deep within those endless forests, something still waits in the darkness. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved.